So I'm joined, as you heard from Uncle, by Uncle and Reap, L3. Reap, how you doing tonight?
I'm doing great. How are you?
I'm fine. I'm fine. Ready to get this match underway, which is what we're going to be doing right now. Is a couple members from IF have readied up, so we're ready to get things right underway. So our first map is Bank, which, if you're just joining us, this is Regime versus IF Investigation File. Obviously, the orange team, you know them very well. Regime, the blue team, so it should be an interesting matchup tonight, as it is our best of three, our second semifinal for NAR6 League, so should be a good matchup between these two powerhouse teams. We'll be getting straight into the bans here, as it looks as though the Jackal will be getting banned out right off the rip by IF. They just don't want to deal, it seems, with that roam clear from Regime.
You know, I'm gonna call it. I'm gonna call an upset tonight.
You think so?
Yeah, I'm gonna call an upset. I'm gonna say Surfin's team is gonna take him on a close third map. I'm gonna call that right now, just so everybody knows.
I don't think Surf's playing, but this
big oof in the chat.
I think Clips and got picked up by Regime for this matchup, but again, I'm not too sure.
Yeah, Motivated parents only lets him play on Saturdays because he has no bowls. So that's what happens.
Okay. Well, we'll
But
be
I think
getting.
it's gonna be an interesting matchup.
Ooh.
I think Regime having a sub in might affect them a little bit, especially since it's someone new. So their chemistry might be a little off. But hopefully IF might have a bad day as well.
I think IF's gonna come out strong, and I think they're gonna take this first map with ease. But once everything gets clicking, I'm gonna say Hit Some Clips team's gonna take second map with ease and a close third map. That's my call for the game.
I want to say last time Regime and IF played on this map, I want to say Regime won, but I'm not 100% sure because I am a druggie. Don't use drugs, people.
Alright, well, that's not something you want to say in the stream, but whatever. It does look like we're going to be getting right into things, as IF does look to be going down to the basement for their first defense, as Azure is going to 6-pick off of a Cav to an Echo, so, I mean, that makes a little bit more sense than bringing the Cav, I'd say, but again, Azure is the rank star in this squad. Obviously, has the best account in all of ranked. Salad or Lime, whatever that account is. But yeah, it should be a good game tonight, and I'm excited to see how this ends up, as this is gonna be Vivid's first time playing in a long while. I think about a week, so it's gonna be interesting to see if he's gonna be able to get right back into things here, or if he's gonna have to take some time to warm up. Looks like he's going to be going right off the rip for a deep roam upstairs and taking out drones along with him. So this is good for him, able to clear out these drones. It's going to make it a little bit harder for this roam to clear to come out onto the top floor. Because I know that he's lurking up here, but they don't know exactly where, and they don't have the intel at all. And looks like he's actually going to choose to break down this door and rotate back through sight. So choosing that. Say that again?
IF doesn't have.
I don't know why, but you're really quiet.
He said IF doesn't have any roamers.
No, IF doesn't have any numbers right now. It looks like everyone's going to be playing sight, as Focal is going to be trying to clear out the top floor, it seems. Has been making these punch holes in the wall, and is trying to see if he can't find the pulse that might be playing above, but the drone work from Soccer and Oreos is going to clear out the entire top floor, and they're going to start to make their push down towards site. So it was an excellent early roam by Vivid to attract the attention of the roam clear, but not taking out defaults, as it looks as though Mavericks, or Clips actually, is going to be caught out on camera. So
yeah, definitely a good waste of time there by Vivid. Got a good amount of drones, wasted about a good minute 45 on that roam, I'd say.
yeah.
Looks like they're switching to a server push, probably.
Yeah, it does seem as though the server push is going to start to come out, as Oreos has dropped down into sewer, but Inreal is going to be playing inside of the server room itself. But I'm not sure if anybody knows he's there. No, it looks like Oreo's actually going to miss drone the Jaeger, but will Inro be able to find the kill? Yes, he will. I'm not sure how that happened from Oreo's, as it's going to be up to the IQ to try to find the refrag here on to the Jaeger. Mavericks here holding the tight angle onto the server rack is going to be getting into a little bit of a dance here with Inrio, and he will win it out with the AUG. An excellent shot there from Mavericks to frag out that Jaeger. It looks as though Azur does have the long angle inside of Garage in order to deny this plant. It will be interesting to see how well they use this, as the Echo drones are going to be getting spotted out here by Mavericks, as he's just going to choose to crawl right in and take them out. So excellent play there from him to take out those drones and that intel away from Inrio.
This is going to be an interesting round.
Really want to hurt
How the attackers switch up on their push here without the thermite. They're just going to have to make aggressive plays and drop hatches, or just push straight in and try to get a plant down. They don't have a lot of time right now.
They don't have a lot of time at all, and it looks like the Nitro Cell will come out. No, actually, a Smoke Canister's going to come out from Feeds, but no. It looks like Soccer's just going to rush right in. He might find two. Could he find another one? Clips will claim that kill onto the Mira, but the Nitro Cell from Vivid is not going to land, as the Attacker will take him out with the Bearing 9, and Clips takes out Azur on the Ash. So a crazy, chaotic round there at the end, which ends up going the way of Regime.
Just like Reaper said, Regime got aggressive and Regime took the round. Great call.
Go ahead, Reap.
I said IF just completely folded on that round right there. They just had miscommunication on that hatch drop, and Habana just made an aggressive, good play and got in, took one out, and then Clips pushed down main stairs. That was just a good play by Regime, and just lack of intel from IF right there.
I agree. No, you're right. Yeah, it is a best of 3, Elvis. So it looks like they're going to be deciding to go back down to the bottom floor, as it does look as though they're going to be bringing the exact same lineup as they did before. Bank, Oregon, and what was the decider?
I believe Coastline. Yeah, I'm 100% it's Coastline. I think I remember reading it.
No, it's Villa.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
I think it's stop with that too.
Yeah, I want it to be a Bella game.
So it looks as though we're going to be seeing a push-up of the top floor again, as Clips and Focal are going to be making their way across this little ledge here. I actually find that vault to be the hardest vault in all of Siege, as I'm never able to make that vault for whatever reason. But Inrio is going to be getting droned out here inside of Archive, so gonna have to be aware that the push is coming from ATMs, as he does hear the barricade get broken up and does know that there is a drone on him. So he's going to push aggressively in here, and will he be able to find the kill? He's playing it like a crackhead. Soccer is just waiting for the peek to come from the Jaeger. He knows that he's getting aggressive, but what will happen? Yeah, Inrio is going to turn around and decide to run away from this, and this could be the perfect time for Soccer to peek out and take down the back of the head of Jaeger, but Inrio playing it very passively, could possibly get a nice kill here onto the Nomad. Yes, he will. A lack of intel there for Focal is going to lead to his death, and he's going to get knocked back by that air jet, but isn't going to be able to take an advantage of, as Soccer is just not in a position to take that kill.
That was an impressive roam there by Inrio right there. He wasted a good amount of time, got a pick, got back downstairs. Just bad droning and bad communication on the pinch there.
I agree, and Inrio will get another kill for himself onto Clips, so that's the Ash taken out of play. It looked as though that might have been on the, I'm not sure where that was. That might have been inside of Garage. No, I'm not sure where the Ash was. But nonetheless, we'll take out the Ash and we'll rotate all the way up to the top floor. So going to be on that deep roam now, is the top floor's already been cleared out by Regime, so they're not going to be expecting a push to come from there. Looks as though Oreos is trying to bait out the Nitro Cell here as he's just going to be holding the angle onto the main wall as the Nitro Cell will get ripped and it will actually just land in front of Oreos. He's not actually able to hear it seems. Interesting pull there as he's going to try to stick it now. Does have the intel from his teammate, but there's no Nitro Cell there. Mira is not in a position to toss it out. Alex will get the kill with the Toxic Babe though as he tossed it just perfectly, and it's going to be all up to Soccer as Azura takes out Mavericks, but on the flank, Inria will fall. So it should be it'd be an interesting round if Soccer was able to clutch this in a 1 versus 4 situation.
IF just needs to not be aggressive and just hold angles, and it should be an easy round right here. Especially with 15 seconds left.
Yeah,
It'll be see if you can get away with it. Oh, never mind.
No, Soccer's going to drop the hatch and be immediately cut down by Vivid, who is just sitting inside a vault waiting. So, an excellent round there from IF, a lot better than the first.
Regime needs to do a better job at droning out. Soccer should have easily had someone drone him out, and he could have pushed that Jaeger, but lack of communication cost him that round.
Yeah, whoever that Nomad was playing stairs should have definitely had the call that Jaeger was in main lobby and rotated around. That would have been an easy kill for Regime to start off the round. But Enrio's roam is, in my opinion, what won him that round. Getting the 2 picks and then going upstairs, they had no intel on him whatsoever.
Yep. Definitely a strong round there for Inrio. So it seems as though we're going to be seeing an open area strategy here from IF, as this is fairly standard, even though they don't actually aren't going to be bringing a Maestro, which he is unbanned, so it's actually going to be interesting to see how they decide to set this up without the Maestro and without a Mira as well. So I don't know if I said a Mira strategy, but if I did, I apologize. I think I might have. But they don't have a Mira strategy. It's an open area strategy, so it's going to be a spread out hold. As Enrio's job looks like it's going to be just to sit inside of open area and possibly deny entry. As it looks as though it's going to be a top floor attack for Regime, as Soccer is going to be making his way up right away with the fuck ACOG. So hopefully there's going to be drones on this top floor, as it looks as though Oreos is going to be droning in clips from the garage. So Oreos is going to just check to see, yep, he's going to see no one's inside of garage, so that's going to allow Ash to push up, but
this is an interesting position to drone in an Ash.
Yeah, it looks like Enrio is actually going to get spotted out here by the drone, so will the Ash be able to find this kill, or will the pre-fire come out from Enrio? Looks like he's going to actually just miss each other, as Enrio is going to be able to rotate right back over into side of CCTV.
They're going to miss drone him.
Yeah, they're going to completely misrun him. This could be the perfect opportunity for the Valkyrie to pounce on her prey. If only Enrio is going to be able to move back. But it looks like the drone's actually coming back down the stairs. So this could be the perfect play from the Ash. She does spot out the Valkyrie. And the Valkyrie's going to rotate deeper inside of Red, as he's going to go all the way back towards Vault. Clips is going to just be charged with holding this angle, it seems, as the smoke is going to be possibly playing this from above. As he's looking for the camera inside of server, but doesn't look like it has been taken out. And again, the Valkyrie just moving all over the place. There's no way for this Ash of Clips to know where she is. Clips is just going to be holding angles, as he's just going to try to hold off Enrio for as long as possible. Sam does get the first kill for his team onto Soccer, so that's your Buck taken out from above. No more soft destruction for him. Clips finally takes down Vivid, as Sam is going for the shot to the floor onto the I believe it's the IQ. Yes, Maverick's going to be eating about 50 of his HP there.
Oh, what a nice. There we go.
So they're finally going to clear out the roamer of Enrio. That's going to allow for Oreo to start opening up the Teller's wall and start to go for this push onto site, as Clips looks like he might try to rush right through this Teller's wall. As he's going to drone the Echo out and open, so Azura's position will be given away, as Oreos is going to be eating a lot of damage from inside of the site. Sam just the same, so Toxic Babe's going to start to come out from Alex as he's going to try to deny this push for as long as possible. Azur still has a Maestro or an Echo drone inside of the site, but Sam is actually going to be down, so it's a 2v4 now for Regime as looks like Clips is going to be coming up for a late flank. Mavericks gets to kill into Sam. This could be the perfect play for Clips as looks like Azur is trying to go for the pre-fires. He's just going to hide at this point and possibly just try to use his drone to deny this plant, but Focal is going to be putting it down. Will the Echo drone get there in time? It's not able to stop. Actually, no, it was able to stop the plant. Will he be able to get it up a second time? Yes, he will, but will the plant get stuck once more? Yes, it will. It's going to leave Azur in a 1 versus 3 situation as the plant is going down from Focal, unable to properly time that denial as he's going to look for the kill onto the Ash inside of open, but not going to be able to find anything just yet. Goes for the kill onto the Thatcher and finds the headshot right onto Focal. So a 1v2 here. Both attackers are on low HP. This could be an easy clutch. He's going for the pre-fire. He's going to take down the Ash as well. So it's all up to Oreos on the Fragmite inside of the main lobby. He's about 1 bullet's HP away from dying, but the plant is coming out from Focal, or from Azur. Will he be able to shoot it from above? You have the holes, Oreo, but no! He's too slow, so the clutch from Azur in a 1 versus 3 will win it out for IF.
Regime got way too aggressive there. Way too aggressive. That round was in the locks for them, but they had too many guys on low HP to be pushing out like that, trying to get kill hungry.
And I also think Oreo should have stayed upstairs, pushed down Spiral, then he changed his mind and ran back upstairs. It was just too late after that.
If they would have all just sat back and held angles, they would have won that round. But that was a good job by Azure. Coming up clutch for his team right there and making really good plays. So, but that's just not a round Regime should have lost.
I agree. That definitely was not a round for Regime to lose. It's an excellent clutch from Azur as just an excellent clutch from Azur in full. So.
Yep.
It looks like we're going to be seeing the top floor defense from IF as they will be bringing that Mira this time around. So we'll look to see how they choose to set up these Mira windows as a lot of teams choose to do different. Looks like they're going to be going for the default ones inside of the meeting room. Yep, that's exactly where Sam's going to be putting it. There's no Twitch on the board for Regime, so they don't have to worry about that. But again, not aware that there might not be a Twitch, so still need to be wary of that Twitch run. Looks like they're going to be going for a full square take as Mavericks and Focal and Clips are all going to be spawning out here over towards the back alley as so the Fragmite of Oreo is going to start to push his way over towards this top of terrace. So looking to...
Looks like they're going to impact trick this wall, so might be a hard thermite to get off. Well,
yeah, but he's going to be going for it right away. They're not going to have the holes open for that impact trick, so that wall is going to be opened up very early on into this round. It's interesting to see that wall be left without the possibility of impact tricking. So maybe just not wanting to do it to that door or to that wall or something, but again, looks like they're going to be starting to apply pressure to main lobby as well. As I assume that they do have cameras up inside of main lobby. There is not a bulletproof camera. I assume there's an Echo drone. Yeah, Azur has the Echo drone. Is going to be able to spot out the player on the west rappel. Could possibly pop up and go for a nice shot here if he's able to find the head. Looks as though the Zofia is filming a lot of her clips. Will Azur be able to find the kill? No, he will just light up the Zofia of Soccer, just tickling him a little bit there as Oreo's going to go for that second wall now. So the impact trick is not going to be able to catch that one as he's just too far away. Vivid is, so all these walls going to be opening up. But Inrio is actually going to get a run out here onto Focal, and looks like he might have gotten down by a Claymore or something. He's not going to be able to be saved, and they're going to just need to let him sit there and die off as Clips is coming below, trying to push up this main lobby stairs. Does he know that the Echo drone is right above him, though? You gotta assume that Azur has this intel from the camera, but will not be for certain, as looks as though Alex is already being pushed inside a closet. Could possibly go for an aggressive run out here onto the Thermite, as he's gonna get shotgunned right down after opening up that castle barricade. Soccer gets a kill onto Azur, but Sam refrags in full. Alex is going for the fight onto the IQ, but Mavericks will win that out. What an excellent shot there as he's trying to find the shots onto the mirror now. Soccer gets in and finds one Focal with the Claymore kill onto Inrio as he finally gets finished off. And Soccer with the final frag will take down Sam. So 2-2 now between Regime and IF, as it's been a back and forth so far this matchup.
Yeah, I feel like these rounds could be a lot more smooth for Regime. But I feel like they need to start bringing more either hard destruction, start bringing in a Habana, or bringing a sledge so they can get those castle doors open earlier, and get those mirrors off the wall, because IF has been capitalized or could have capitalized on that better. But I feel like down the long run that's going to affect Regime if they don't start bringing more utility for these pushes, because right now they're just winning these rounds off of just gunfights. But I feel like they could be winning these a lot smoother if they had some more utility for these pushes.
I definitely agree. So we'll hope to see a little bit more utility get used out here by Regime, as they are going to be attacking back downstairs to the basement floor, and they do have a Nomad yet again. So I don't know. It's going to be interesting to see exactly how well this round plays out.
I'm curious to see if we'll see that double roam again. See Inrio, Vivid try to go for a roam, or if they're just going to play it safe and stay sight this round.
I don't know. I assume we're going to be seeing Inrio possibly go for a roam, or maybe just eat up a few drones early on like we saw Vivid do in the first round, which is looking like what he's going to be doing here. And I imagine we'll see him fall back down to site. Yeah, he's just looking for drones on this top floor right now. He'll find one, and he'll rotate right back down into open, and I assume he's going to go back down the main stairs after possibly trying to see if he can't find a wallbang through the main wall.
Yeah, I like this style of play from IF. The way they're just playing it really smart and calculated by going around shooting drones, wasting, even though they might not physically be roaming. Obviously, Regime doesn't know that, so it takes a lot of time out just because they have to fully drone bank, and bank being one of the biggest maps in the game, it really goes into IF's favor.
Looks like Clips is going to be going into the main garage here, as he does spot the Echo playing on the ramp. As there will spot out the drone, so he is aware that there's going to be somebody trying to push him. Trying to find the angle onto that drone, is playing a little bit of a game of Ring Around the Rosie. And I'm not sure exactly how Focal is on such low HP, but possibly taking a gunfight earlier on in the round. But looks like everyone's making up rumors about you in the chat, Uncle.
What rumors?
No, I mean, they're not rumors. It's just Uncle smokes rag.
It's not, don't do that. Don't do that. You know what I smoke. Oh, God.
Clips is going to be trying to take this gunfight onto the Echo, as it looks as though Inrio is going to be going down quite early on here, as he fell to one of the roam clearers. I believe that might have been the Thermite, but I'm not exactly sure. They're starting to make this push happen onto the site, so hopefully they're going to be able to make this push start to happen. But again, it's going to be a pretty big stall out, as Soccer's just now trying to open up the mirror window, but it's going to be getting shot off by, looks as though the poles possibly. Soccer's going to try to go for this plan here. Clips is going to finally take down Azur. The Nitro Cell will possibly come out from Vivid, but no, the smoke canister will push it off, so Vivid wisely puts that Nitro Cell back in his pocket and goes back onto his scanner. Well played there by him. He's actually called that they're getting rushed into sight. The Nitro Cell will get ripped and it will get called out. Vivid will take down Mavericks, but that wasn't the planter. Mavericks did take down Alex, so your smoke is dead. It looks as though Clips is going to start to come in from the garage stairs, as it's going to be up to this mirror to hold him off, but no. Vivid is aware that there might be somebody coming from Garage, so they're going to have to try to find this frag onto Hibana. Vivid finds one on the Focal, so it's a 3v2 now in favor of Regime still. But, oh, Vivid finds another one. His head is just sticking up through the wall onto Clips. He's going to go for the rotate all the way up the main stairs, but he's got to be aware that there's a Nomad right here and a Claymore at the top of the stairs. He tries to go for the shots onto the Thermite, but the Thermite will fall back wisely. Vivid does know that there's a Thermite up here now, but no, Oreos finds an excellent shot there onto Vivid. So it's all up to Sam on the Mira. Will he be able to find any? Hibana is playing it close on the blue stairs, but it's not going to be enough as Soccer will take him down. So a wonderful round from Regime yet again. A successful attack for that bottom floor.
That Echo kill by Clips was a huge kill in that round. Right there, because for one, he got control of Garage, so that really denied Plant, because Pulse couldn't really do much other than throw the C4 there in the beginning, and Mira couldn't rotate to help with her C4, so that was really good. Those were really good picks there by Regime on IF.
I agree for sure. So it looks like we're going to be seeing, yet again, the basement defense, so hopefully... Yeah, bro. Yeah, everyone's saying you smoke mids. Uncle, is this true? I thought you were better than that.
I am better than that.
That you smoke reg.
No.
I'm disappointed.
Okay.
I'm honestly disappointed, Uncle. I thought you were bigger than that.
Okay.
Okay?
We don't argue. I'm too sick.
Okay.
Razors, you never said who you predict winning this next fight though.
I think IF is gonna win. Just because of the subs. I mean, if I was gonna pick a team at the very beginning, I would have said IF. This is Regime's map, so it makes sense that they're winning it so far, but...
Do you see this going to 3 maps?
I see it. I see it going to 3 maps, definitely. I think both of these teams are very good, and I think that each team will win their own map, and then Villa, I think will go the way of IF. I think IF is too good on Villa, and that they've stratted it out too much. I think that they're a good Villa team at least, and I think that that's going to go definitely in the favor of IF.
And what's the next map again?
Oregon.
Oregon would be an interesting map as well.
Oh, Inrio almost got undroned again, overdroned again by... Is that Oreo again at the top of the main stairs? No, it looks as though there might have been Maverick trying to go for that drone. Maverick's going to crouch walk his way right down these stairs and possibly try to take this fight onto Inrio, who actually is going to be rotating completely back onto site, so not going to be able to take that engagement whatsoever. So Flashbang's coming out, trying to clear any ADS as they can, as looks as though Clips might want to possibly push down these main steps, but looks as though Soccer taking a lot of damage from the Jaeger below the hatch, as Inrio's not going to take any damage in return. Could possibly be a free kill onto the Echo if they are able to take advantage of that and hop over the main desk, but it does look like they're unaware of it. Oreo is going to be setting up the flank Claymore, so...
I think we got one rotation here. This could be interesting.
What happened?
So I think we got one rotating Garage. I think the Nomad started pushing Garage.
Yes, he did. And I'm not sure if the Echo's aware of this. I'm not sure if he even has a drone inside of Garage, but he is trying to deny this plant now on that pixel angle. Oh, we'll find the down onto the Thermite, but the Thermite's going to be able to get picked right back up. But Focal on the flank is going to take down Azur. Can he get a second one onto Inrio on that Jaeger? He will light up the Jaeger quite a bit onto about 1 shot's worth of HP. Soccer's going to try to find the angle on the hatch here. Could possibly drop here any second and go for the rush. Looks as though Inrio finally find the kill onto that Ash of Clips. Trying to drop the server hatch, but or the hallway hatch, but won't be very successful. Again, they're going to have to deal with the Nomad inside of the garage as Vivid, with the pulse center skill, Maverick's actually going to hit a nice shot there, nice pixel angle all the way down into the opposite site. Vivid's going to toss out the Nitro cell and find the kill on the Mavericks, but the down comes on onto Inrio. So it's a 3v2 with the Mira down as well. It's all up to Vivid here to clutch it out on a 1 versus 3. He's on very low HP, but Focal with the ACOG from the backside of garage is going to take down Vivid. So an excellent flank through the garage for Focal to help him find, I believe it was 2 or 3 kills.
That was a huge play there by Focal for sure. Huge play.
Don't be surprised if Regime takes a 2-0 win here. Bank is their map, and last time they played against IF or Oregon, they only lost because of a few small mistakes. And I believe they lost 8-7. So
Yeah, and
hopefully Clips will be better on that map.
And to me, I feel like Oregon's a map where it could be anyone's game.
I think if Regime wins this round, they're going to get even more hyped up, and they're just going to show out more in the next match.
It'll be interesting to see how IF attacks the top floor here. Definitely don't expect the team to go upstairs right off the bat on a defense on Bank. So it'll definitely be interesting. But it looks like with the operator picks with IF, they do have the utility to get this attack off.
Yeah, I agree. They have the Hibana, they have the Thermite, they have a Nomad, IQ Sledge. I mean, that's really all you need for Bank. It's never bad to bring a buck, as you could always have that vertical pressure be applied, but a lot of teams don't decide to go down into archives. It's harder to shoot up through the floor, I'd say, than it is to shoot down through the floor if the site is archived. So it's going to be interesting to see how IF decides to push this. They are aware that the door has been open on the front side, but I don't believe anybody is playing it. Yep, no, it looks like they just ripped it down as a distraction for IF to try to worry about. So Focal has been promoted to Doc as well, so that'll be interesting to see how well he plays with this role. This is a nice camera from Mavericks all the way on the light post. Oh, this could be a nice shot from Focal as he's trying to find the head of the Hibana of Azur, who accidentally tosses out his drone and is going to get right back on it. It's easy to look.
I've never seen that one before.
Seen what?
That camera from the Valkyrie?
Oh, yeah.
I've never seen it before. That's a nice one.
Yeah, that's a really nice camera. I think that will definitely... be a big camera for the late round. They're going to be able to get intel on anybody that they could possibly jump out onto that west or that north rappel, which I believe is where I don't think anybody's rappelling right now. Azur does find a nice shot there onto Focal, so that's your Doc taken off the board. Just peeking a little bit too aggressively there. There's somebody inside of main lobby though, so this could be a free kill for the Jaeger, but no, Azur will rappel down just fast enough in order to avoid certain death, as Sam finds a kill for himself onto Oreos, and it looks as though the Nomad is rushing right in through sight. Has to deal with the mirror window though, and is getting shot up by the Jaeger. Looks as though another air jab is going to go off in the back. It looks like Sam has gotten himself another kill and could possibly go for the third as well onto the Jaeger, rotating out of the meeting room. Sakura isn't going to find any though, as Alex with the crouch spam on the IQ is going to finish off that round.
If that Jaeger could have gotten that kill on Hibana when she was rappelling down, that could have been huge. Because Azure would have had the diffuser way outside, away from everybody. That would have put IF in a panic. They would have had to go all the way back around to get the diffuser.
Definitely.
And Soccer Eclipse, not knowing all the strats, is going to mess them up too, because you usually see Mav as the Jaeger, and now they're switching that up.
Yeah. Mavericks is an amazing Jaeger main, and uncommon to see him get switched off of that operator, so hopefully able to find more success after finding his home on the Jaeger. Which is what we saw him play so well last week against Big Baller, I believe it was, right? Or Gaping Ashholes.
Gaping. Are you talking about the league match?
Yeah, the league match.
Yeah, it was Gaping.
Oh my god, I don't know why I'm so tired now, bro. It's actually insane.
I mean, I can put you to sleep. Oh.
Yeah, don't ever say that again. Looks like Maverick's going for an aggressive spawn kill there. Won't be able to find any frags, as it doesn't look like anybody actually even spawned over there at all. It looks like everyone spawned back alley. So, an ill-advised spawn peek won't lead to his death, at least, as Azura is going to be clearing out the top four for, I assume it's going to be Inrio that's going to be rushing in. Yep, it is on the sledge. As Focal is going to be spotted outside of Garage. I'm not too sure what he's doing. He might just be trying to bait out anybody with that camera. So, Focal, he's a weird dude. I don't know. He does some weird stuff that I don't really understand. But, again, what works for him, so.
I think he's just cracked out.
Focal's just cracked out.
Yeah, I think that's what it is.
Looks like they're going to be trying to find the kill onto Mavericks on this main steps, which is where he played it last time against Gaping. So I am definitely aware that this is a possible position for him, as they're going to try to dispel him immediately. He's so powerful on these stairs and just not always able to clear out this player. But
The Nomad just needs to shoot a Nomad on the stairs and leave him alone. There's no reason to try to contest him.
no, not at all. And it looks like they're going to be starting to open up these hatches inside of the server room. And looks like the Echo Drones will get spotted out by Alex before he gets blinded by his own teammate. Then Alex is aware that there is a Echo Drone on the other side of the bomb, it seems, but will not be able to find it, as Sam is going to try to go for this plant. You got to assume the Echo Drone is going to be going up to the roof, but it looks like Focal hits a nice shot there from Garage, so an excellent pixel angle for him to be able to take down the Thermite and the Diffuser, as Soccer is just feeding this information to his team. And again, Oreos with a nice Echo Drone here. It doesn't look like the IQ was able to spot that one, so an interesting choice of plays from the IQ, as Vivid running that Nomad is going to be sitting just on top of the hatch. I'm going to try to possibly deal with this Jaeger, but again, Mavericks is very hard to move from that position, as, Focal finds a long-range kill onto Azura, who's trying to push through Garage, so it's all up to Vivid and the IQ. Will they be able to clutch this out, as the Nomad and the IQ and the Sledge? There's 3 people left. The plant's finally going down from Inrio. Soccer, this is your chance to toss out the Nitro Cell. Looks like the first one will go down, but won't actually connect any frags, as the second one's going to fly right through the air, and it could possibly land the kill. Yes, it will. Vivid takes down Clipso, so it's all up to the IQ, actually, as Vivid is going to get downed and finished off by Mavericks, and Focal will clean that round up on to Alex. So a much better round, a much better defensive round for Regime there.
Those were excellent picks there by Focal. That was a crazy angle.
Definitely a crazy angle indeed.
Ooh, we got a Glaz. This should be interesting.
From who?
Haven't seen Glaz play on console.
Ooh. This is going to be... You haven't seen Glass play on console? Is that what you
I don't
just said?
see. I haven't seen much of it on console.
Wait, you're watching the right... This is... I don't even know where... Hold on, I'm trying to find... There it is. Vivid is probably one of the best Glass players, I'd say, on console right now. So this should be interesting to see how well this goes. As they are going to be pushing Archive, so I don't really see... I assume that they're going to be making the main lobby push with a Glass, so it doesn't really make sense to push through open with a Glass, but you never know.
Yeah, this is definitely interesting to pick a glass on this side. You'd expect it more for the downstairs hold, but we'll see what happens. We'll see how they decide to push this and see how they can utilize his smokes.
Exactly. And just taking a quick look at the scoreboard, looks like Vivid and Soccer are fragging out for their teams, top fragging with, along with Inrio, who's tied with Vivid, but just not on the scoreboard. And looks like they're going to be placing these Legion traps inside of the garage. So Focal is going to be in charge of dealing with all of the roam clear on the bottom floors. Mavericks is on the main stairs, so he's playing his typical position. He's really comfortable with playing those stairs, so. Already clearing out the top floor is IF, though, so they're going to start to make this push happen, as it does look like it's going to be a main lobby push, as Sam is joining out the circle or the front desk, and everyone else is just going to follow in suit. Sam is going to vault right in, getting droned in by the Hibana, I believe, as Azura is going to take his drone right up to the top floor. Alex is going to be able to take out a lot of these Echo drones as well, so this is a big play here from the IQ player, as he's going to be able to take out a lot of utility. Oh, but the Nitro Cell from Clips is going to perfectly land on the Alex. I'm not sure if he had a camera up there or not, but no matter what an excellent Nitro Cell from the Bandit player. Able to, I feel like that was a blind Nitro Cell, but I'm not sure. As it looks like the Mute is getting pushed from above as well. It's going to toss up his Nitro Cell, but it will not land. Going to look for the shots onto the Thermite, who is going to back off, but no! Re-peeks with the pistol in hand. The 5.56 needed to be reloaded. Soccer will fall to Sam as they look to make this push happen onto the rest of the site. Vivid still has his 2 smokes, and there's still flashbangs and grenades from Sledge and from Thermite as well, so a lot of utility to burn these ADSs out. What was that? Inrio is going to find 2 kills though, so bringing man advantage back into his team favor, as Sam is going to start to put that diffuser down, but there's nobody in position to deny this plant. Vivid on the glass is holding these angles perfectly, and the plant will go down from Sam. Vivid tries to find the shot onto Focal, but an excellent angle there from Focal to take down Vivid, as Clips is looking to rotate up through the half circle stairs. Does spot the Hibana inside of Lone Office, but Azur will double up here as he finds the last 2. An excellent round from the Hibana.
That top floor control is just too much for Regime there. That Sledge definitely went to work there. Did he get 2 kills up there? Watching that one hole?
He got 1 kill, I think.
Oh, well, anyways, that was a really good hold right there for the Sledge up top to be able to get that plant down. It's definitely a good rotate by Sam to go plant in the corner versus just planting in default spot.
Oh my god, bro, I'm so tired. I don't know if
Man,
I'm
I
gonna make
feel you, dude.
I don't know if I'm gonna make it through this, bro. If I just stop talking and the controller, like I stop controlling the thing, just scream as loud as you can. I fell asleep.
No, I feel you, dude. The last, I think, couple nights, I've been going to bed at like 2 a.m., waking up at 7.
Damn, bro.
Yeah.
I've had tests to study for, and I've had this stupid stuff to do with for Uncle, because he doesn't want to do it. I'm joking. I love you, Uncle.
No, you already said what you had to say. So
Hey, you said what you had to say. You gave your shout-outs earlier. I let you do the shout-outs. I don't let everybody come in here and start shouting out their homies, you know what I'm saying?
Oh, that's cute. That's cute. That's cute.
Oh, yeah? So it will be round 10 here. It looks like it's going to be top floor for Regime. Alex is just clearing out the bottom floor, open area, as well as possibly going into Archives and Kitchen, as it looks as though Inrio is going to be repelling right up the north side here. He's going to try to find any angle he can onto any of these anchors. So will be interesting to see how he chooses to attack this, but again, I don't see them having much of a problem with the top floor. I mean, this was actually the first site that I think Regime won this first time, right? Or no, IF won it.
IF won it. They won it with ease.
Yeah, I remember that now. Azure tried doing this and got lit up from his back, but Clip's also going to be lit up quite a bit here. As it looks as though Focal might try to go for a run out here. Is trying to find the angle onto the sledge, but will just be able to make his way away. The exothermic charge is coming out, so no impact trick from Focal as the wall wasn't even prepped for it. But an excellent angle there from Inrio. He's going to miss a few shots onto Focal, so unable to land the crucial headshot. Is just trying to see if he can't find any sort of angle in through this window. But it looks like the castle has fallen off behind the bomb, so could be an interesting position for him if Inrio is unaware of it. Does spot the Jaeger, though, on the main stairs, so that's going to be a position for Mavericks that isn't going to be suiting him very well at this point with his position.
If somebody could rotate roof, that would be an easy pick right there on Mavericks. So it'd be interesting to see if they try that.
Focal is going to finally take down Inrio on that rappel. As he's going to look for more. Does clear the smoke again. It's just coming in. And this is going to be the chance for the Glass to peek here. He will take off those batteries, and Sam finds a kill for himself onto Maverick. So an excellent shot there from him, as Vivid is spotting out all of these bananas sitting inside of his sight. He will find one onto Soccer. So they're going to have to find 3 more as the second smoke canister looks to possibly come in from him. As I don't think he's aware that there's somebody playing close behind that bomb. If he just repelled up a little bit more, he might be able to see the yellow backpack on the castle. But Focal playing it very smart here, not giving away his position, as it looks as though Glass will finally spot out his position. And again, it looks like this is a bad spot for the Echo. Glass will find another one, and will he find a second or third onto the player in front of the desk? It's going to be all up to the Echo, though, of Oreo. But will Vivid... Oh, he actually runs right by him. Perfect play here from Oreo, as he's not going to be able to decide his plant. There's an IQ on the board. Vivid is not going to be ready for this push, as he's in the middle of reloading. A 1v3 situation for Oreo. He does have full HP, but he's not going to get any further. Azure will shut him down and put us back to a tied score count of 5-5.
You know, I don't understand why the Echo didn't just stay there. I'm pretty sure he still had a yokai drone. He could have, if he would have timed it right, he possibly could have clutched up that round for his team if he could have hit the Echo on the planter.
Well, IF had an IQ, so that made the she was able to take out that Echo drone pretty early on.
Oh, okay. I thought he still had one up, but
I'm not sure.
That was a good window play there by Vivid, especially with the knowledge to rotate to the other windows to get the angle on the castle, because that castle was completely stopping their push. So that was a really good pick right there.
I definitely agree. If he doesn't get that pick, I feel like that round would have gone a completely different direction. But again, he does find it, and it will be Regime's turn to go back down to the bottom floor. So hopefully for their sake, they want to find some more success here and let Mavericks just frag out. But I mean, again, you can't always rely on that.
You know, I'm curious. The last 3 times we've seen teams play this site, once by IF and twice by Regime, they shotgun the holes above the wall closest to janitor's closet, but they haven't been doing it with the other wall to impact trick. So they've just been able to get 3 easy thermites completely right off the bat.
I definitely agree.
But they weren't.
Yeah.
I don't know if they're just not thinking about it or if they have their own reasons, but I feel like that could be a game changer if they tried that next round. Next time they go up there, if they go up there again.
Yeah, I definitely think that might be the best idea for them. So it looks like we're going to be seeing the clear of the open area first. So different type of push than we're used to seeing, but again, nonetheless, it looks like they're going to be taking control just as easily in this round. So we'll get called out that the open area is clear. Sam is going to be able to push up all the way up inside of there. So Azure clears out the main lobby. It's going to be interesting to see how they choose to attack this. Azure already making his way in right behind his teammates. Will be going for the hatches. So the typical Hibana strat is there is no Cade, so he doesn't have to worry about the Cade trick, but it should be interesting to see how he chooses to peek down through these holes.
Is Cade banned?
Yes, he is.
Oh, okay. I was just making sure because I was wondering why nobody was running him.
Yeah, no, that was why. Looks like the plant might start to come down here from the Thermite, who will get the perfect cover there from Alex as he's going to take down Focal all the way inside of the garage. Alex is trying to hold this angle as Sam tries to put the plant down. He's having a little bit of problems. Looks like the second Nitro Cell will come out, but no, it's going to be delayed just a little bit. Focal does hear the plant start to go down and could possibly go for the Nitro Cell, but no, he's going to have to turn off his phone. He's in a 2 versus 5 now, him and Maverick, so the two fraggers on the team possibly going to be able to find some nice kills here. Sakura's going to rotate up these main steps. And it looks as though Maverick's here. Oh, and the perfect flank there onto Sam. Wasn't able to hear that Claymore go off in time. Inrio, though, finds the kill onto Sakura up above inside of open, so it's all up to Mavericks now. Will he be able to find one? No, he will not as he lights up the Dokkaebi, but isn't able to get the finishing blow. About a quarter left on this diffuser here, and he still has to deal with 3 main attackers from Investigation File who are playing it very passively, but again, the Jaeger's going to have to drop right through. Will he be able to even find the frag onto Badger? No, he will not. As IF takes that round. And almost this map as they go up 6-5.
Those are some nice shots there by Maverick. I feel like if he maybe would have tried to take open earlier, the kill on server stairs is definitely a good kill, but I feel like if he would have tried to take open earlier, he might have had a better chance of clutching that round if the pulse would have just hung out for a second and let Maverick flank. But overall, that was a great round by IF for sure. It was a good bounce back from the first round of it that they attacked down there.
I definitely agree with that. So, learning from their mistakes from that first round and able to capitalize on regimes in the second go around. What are you thinking here, Uncle? Do you think regime has it in them to tie this match up?
It all depends on how they play things out, to be honest.
Yeah, that's typically how this game works.
Okay, fuck you.
Yeah, normally you have to wait until the round's over before things happen, but yeah.
Uncle, are you stoned or something, man? I haven't heard you talk very much.
Oh, nah, I'm just sick. Real sick.
It's unfortunate,
Bro,
man.
Ranger, I would love to go get some sushi right now. I'm starving, bro. I have barely eaten it all today.
No one cares.
You know what? You can leave, bro. This is my stream, alright?
Yeah.
This is
a privilege.
This is a privilege, alright?
This is a privilege.
It's a privilege to be in the stream with me and Reap. Only the real clouded up members of this Xbox community are able to be in here.
Oof. Oof.
Oof. Big oof.
I'm curious to hear Uncle try to cast around.
Yeah.
By himself.
Yeah. You know, I'm gonna shut up for this round. Uncle, go ahead. Take it away.
I'm sick. I am sick. Don't do this to me. Don't do this to me. Please don't do this to me.
Razor's talk. Razor's cast. Don't do this. I'm sick. You know I'm sick. Why are you doing this?
Oh my god. Alright, the push is coming out from server as the Thermite's going to be opening up the wall. Sam, stuck on that hard breaching roll, is going to allow Alex and Inrio to flex onto some different operators. He will be able to run this Dokkaebi, but he's going to have to be aware of the presence of Mavericks, who is going to be playing on these main stairs and will be a big threat for this roam clear. But I imagine that they're not going to push out this Jaeger. They're just going to hold an angle and possibly wait for the flank to come out. So
I think Maverick should try to make a rotate upstairs right now. I think that's the play.
I definitely think that's the play. And Alex is going to be getting disorientated. He's going to try to look for the Echo Drone. Oh, he does spot it in the corner, so we'll be able to take that out. So the plant will be able to go successfully down from Sam if he chooses to do so. But it looks like there is a Nitro Cell on the hands of Soccer. He's going to try to toss it right in and take out the Thermite. And yes, he will. Excellently placed there by him as the call from Dokkaebi is going to come out. Imagine a drop here from Inrio as it looks as though an air jab is going to knock down one of the defenders. Inrio is waiting for the smoke to possibly fill up the screen. Going to call one last time and possibly going to drop right through here. Does know that he has the Echo here on the wall, but another Nitro Cell from Clips is going to take down Azur, so they don't have enough people here now to go for the plant. There's nobody that's going to be able to cover him. Alex is just waiting for this peek to come out, but Inrio waiting for the push. He's going to be able to find Oreos, and he's going to go for the flick onto Mavericks as well, who is playing it more passively.
They're going to IF's favor as long as they go for the plant and have someone covering him. But it looks like Clips is going to make an aggressive play.
Yeah, he's going to light up the IQ as it looks as though the Mira is going to get aggressive as well. So a lot of aggression here from 95 as Vivid is unable to fall off of that plant. Shots from above by the Jaeger, and out of ammo is Vivid. It's an excellent round from Regime as they are going to tie this up and bring us over to overtime.
That was a great play there by Clips after getting that Nitro kill to push up and take re-control of the wall there.
I don't know why IF went for the plant right away. In the previous rounds, they have been baiting out both C4s before they try to get a solid plant down. But for some reason, they just went straight for the plant instead of baiting it out, and that hurt them a lot.
It seems like they just keep forgetting that there's two Nitros on the board, because I've noticed every single time on both sides that once the first Nitro gets ripped, whether it hits or not, they immediately go for the plant again. It's like they just totally forget that there's a second Nitro on board.
And because this is overtime, Regime gets to go back downstairs. My mic fell out. So hopefully Regime will be able to pick up another win on this site.
If you're a Regime fan, they will get the random coin flip and be able to go back downstairs as Clips is going to be just taking out some of this cash. He just doesn't need it. It's pocket money to him.
He's making it rain.
Yeah, he's just making it rain. And, he wants to make it rain on IF. That's who you want to make it rain on. But
oh yeah, he's just showing off for the stream. That's all he's doing.
Exactly, he's just showing off his fat stacks. But looks like it's gonna be a deep server hold as Oreos might want to go aggressive outside of dirt, but again, no, none of that in chat sense here. No N-words in chat.
I'm curious to see. It looks like Regime switched out the Legion with the dock, so that's good for IF, as they won't have to worry about stepping in goo mines this round. But I think they switched to that dock because the Legion that was holding the angles through the bars, the first couple rounds they went downstairs that they won, he was getting picks. But now that they have the dock, I feel like he can see better without getting killed, because the last two rounds he's gotten killed off that angle.
Yeah,
so we'll see.
And it looks like they're going to be switching up the Dokkaebi for a Capiteo now too. So that's going to be interesting to see how he chooses to use those firebolts along with the smoke screen. So again, it looks like it's going to be a fairly standard setup for Regime. That's actually a very interesting mirror window to say the least, but nonetheless, I don't know if the Jaeger has been pulled out. Yes, Vivid is going to be able to find that shot right onto Maverick. So that's the roamer off of the board. Excellent drone work there from IF, able to corner him off. So looks like is it.
I don't know why. I don't understand that why Mavericks is playing so aggressive. He needs to just sit back and hold those stairs so he can make the late game rotations.
That's just his play style. Mav is a real aggressive player, just like our Israel is.
It looks like
Looks like IF can go for the plan early.
Looks like they're trying to bait it out possibly. As Sam is going to start to put it down, but the Nitro Cell is going to come flying out from the pulse and it won't be able to land. As Enrio finds the kill onto Oreos, he's able to find all of these angles as he's going to possibly be able to go for the fireball here onto that Mira window. Will light up the Mira quite a bit onto about 25 HP. The plant could be perfectly timed here for Sam as Vivid gets a kill. Alex gets another kill for himself. It's all up to Soccer on the Mira in a 1 versus 5. Makes it a 1 versus 4. But will be quickly stopped down by Inrio dropping through that hatch.
And just like I previously stated, IF baited the Nitro out perfectly, and that was a key success for everybody this round. Last round, they did not do that at all, and Regime got 2 free kills because of that.
Yeah, I think Regime was just playing a little bit too over aggressive there that round.
Nice plays on Capital as well with that firebolt, making sure that Bear can't play her Bear.
There's no need to ban him for telling people what the league is, Frosty.
I'd like to see right here. I'd like to see F play an aggressive roam. I want to see Enrio and Vivid kind of just start gunning kids right here. That's what I want to see. The last few rounds Vivid's been going around upstairs and taking out drones, but I'd like to see him commit to a roam and try to get some early picks and waste time.
Well, Razor did mention that Vivid was away for about a week and a half, I believe, so might not feel comfortable yet. Roby, I guess.
Well, I mean, he looks like he's feeling pretty comfortable having 10 kills on the board so far. Excellently played there from him. And Inrio as well, who has 12. Soccer with 12. Clips with 10. Mavericks and Focal with 9 each. And Oreo, bottom fragging, is off of his mouse and keyboard for the match. So your man with the sexy voice is unfortunately not going to be showing up for this
controller, just throw.
It's that support life, man. That's all it is.
Yeah, exactly. Still an excellent match from both of these teams, as it looks as though Focal already getting aggressively up on the top of the skylight stairwell, as he's going to try to be possibly putting some nomads down, or some air jabs. Yeah, nomads, I guess you can call them, but onto these flanks. So it will be cutting off the roam for IF, as they don't have any roamers right now. Everybody is on site. The closest thing to a roamer is Inrio, who's playing a similar position as did Maverick, holding the angle on the main stairway. So both of these players playing similar roles and similar positions. As could possibly see a kill from Inrio, as he's going for the pre-fires. Could be a good push here. Inrio is going to be looking for the air jab that did get dispelled by Focal, but we'll be placing these claymores as well, waiting for that push to come out on the top floor. I actually really like that claymore. It doesn't seem as though that's a position for the Jaegers to really push out of. But and it sounds as though the Thermite, yes, he will be opening up the main wall. So the plant is going to shortly come down, I would assume, as Vivid is going to be gathering all of this intel onto the remaining players inside of the server room. But the plant eventually going to get baited out, as it looks as though Mavericks is looking for any Echo drones, but not going to spot any just yet. Oreo is going to start to put the plant down. You got to assume the Nitro Cell is going to come out, but the first smoke canister will, as it seems as though Soccer is eating a lot of damage from that hatch. It looks as though the Jaeger is going to get dispelled by a Nomad charge, but Soccer not in the right position to take care of it. That's going to be that was a free kill basically for the Hibana that Inrios is going to be able to walk away with all of his HP. Plant does start to go down, but Azura gets a kill on the Echo, onto Focal, but Clips prone on the main stairs, takes down Sam, so it's a 4v4, as Vivid gets the Nitro Cell kill onto the Planter of Oreo. It's going to be all up to Mavericks to try to get this bomb down, possibly as he tries to peek in through server, see if he can't find a kill onto the Kapkan, or not the Kapkan, but the Echo deep in sight, along with the smoke playing just under this hatch with the shotgun. Still great angles being held here by IF as they're waiting for this push to come out from Regime. Clips rushing in through Garage, gonna find one in Soccer with another one onto Vivid. Alex will take down Soccer, so it's a 2v2 as he's aware that there's somebody coming through Garage. It's gonna be an easy kill for Alex as he downs the Ash, but Mavericks makes his way right in through the main hallway. Will he be able to find the kill? He finds one onto the down of Feeds, but it's all up to Inrio as he's prone on the main stairs. Makes it away just in time as you see him scurrying right up those main stairs. An excellent win there for IF as they take the first map here, 8-6.
What a game! What a game for sure. It's a great first map. IF down early. I think they were down what, 5-3.
Is back online, so I'm gonna go ahead and start it because I'm tired and I kind of want to. I don't know. I want to go do something, bro. But excuse me, can you not do that like right into the mic, like while we're live? That'd be nice. Thank you.
Yeah, there's a nice little mute. There's a nice little mute button that you can use.
Exactly. So
I'm just kidding.
I've been muting myself the whole match. I sneeze every 3 and 2 minutes.
ooh, a
really
Thatcher
thinking about
ban. Who banned
Dude, that's
that?
interesting.
IF banned that, or no? What's it face?
If
Regime banned that.
if a Cade does not get banned out here,
Who did you
this
say
could be
that?
interesting.
Well, they have to deal with the Cade and the Mute,
That's true.
so they're gonna go ahead and ban the Ying. So that's gonna be an interesting ban, not coming off of the. So Mute and Cade will both be able to play, but there is a Thatcher ban. So that means that Twitch might be a big part of this defense. So.
Oh yeah, most definitely. We're gonna be
attack.
seeing a Twitch. We should be seeing a Twitch every round. That's an interesting ban, the mute, over the Cade.
Yeah.
I feel like the mute's a lot more easier to take care of than the Cade, in my opinion.
Oh, I'm an idiot. I'm an idiot. They didn't even ban a defender yet. So yeah, the Mute's gonna get banned, and the Echo will get banned. So
These are interesting bans. This is gonna be interesting.
yeah, definitely not your typical border bans. I mean, Ying is a typical ban. Mute is a typical ban. I mean, I guess these are typical bans for Oregon, but now that we have Cade in the lineup as well, it's going to make this a lot harder for IF to attack.
Yeah, I'm definitely gonna be upset if we don't see a Cade pick here, because this could definitely be a game changer. Oh, it doesn't look like we're gonna have a Cade pick. Oh well, they are going rear stage. I didn't see that.
Wow, that's actually a really interesting choice of sites for the first time. So Azur has been promoted to the Twitch, so good for you, Azur, that you have gotten your promotion. You're going to be very useful in this round, as actually, well, not so much this round, as they're not downstairs and there's no Cade. So should be interesting. Yet again. I don't know. I need to find out a different word than interesting. I feel like I use that word way too much.
I don't know. I mean, there's really no better way to put it.
I guess so. I guess you have a good point. And also going to be seeing the Alibi by Clips.
Yeah, that's definitely a interesting. Well, there I go saying it again. An interesting pick. But we'll see what they're gonna do here. Gonna have the Jaeger playing up top, which is gonna be huge for him to hold that. Definitely can't ever give up top.
Where did he even put this stuff? I guess he put one downstairs and then.
I don't know. I don't even think he placed his other two yet.
He did place his one. I don't even know, bro, but.
No, it looks like he doesn't.
I don't. Maybe the other one got Twitch drones or something. I'm not sure, but The Ash already getting aggressively inside of Garage is going to shoot a few bullets at the Alibi walking down the main stairs as he does spot the Valkyrie camera inside of the meeting entrance. So already making his way inside of Meeting Hall, is aggressing very rapidly onto the site. Looks as though Focal is here to possibly contest this Ashes. He's the only one really in sight here.
This could be a huge play by Vivid playing in meeting early, especially if the team doesn't have intel on it. And if Regime doesn't have intel on it right now. Could be a big play by Vivid, getting in early, getting a pick. But we should see.
It looks like they are droning out the players above as Soccer is still up in the top of tier 3, so not getting him out of here could possibly be a big problem for them as they're going to have to go for a complete meeting push. So this is interesting that they're choosing to push it like this. They do have the Glaz of Vivid, so he has been left unbanned, and looks like they're going to be starting to go for the shots onto the main stairs as the Ash is clearing out some of the barbed wire and some room for the plant to possibly go down. Could possibly drop the hatch as well, but some impacts are going to be opening the wall even more. So the Alibi is going to have a nice angle here onto default plant spot, and anybody trying to possibly cover him. No, there is just one Nitrocell though from Oreos, who could possibly go for a run out here. Does have some nice cameras to spot the attackers going onto the green strip. I'm not sure who that was. It might have been the Twitch or the it was the the whatever this operator is, the Hibana. Looks like the first smoke canister will get thrown out by Focal as does have still 2 left in his pocket. The Hibana could possibly go for a plan here, but is going to be eating a little bit of those toxic babes. The Nitro Cell is going to have to come out here, but it looks like Oreo is going to go for the push out. Yes, look at 1 and the down, it looked like, onto the Glaz as well. But no, actually that might have been somebody else. It might have been the Maestro from below. Yes, it was. Maestro is going to pick up 2 big kills here as he takes down Azur. Along with Vivid, it's going to be all up to the Capitail and the Ash as they get a kill and a down each. So it's a 2v3 essentially here as Inrio finds another kill, but it's a down onto Inrio as it's all up to the Capitail, who isn't going to be able to do anything. He's just going to fall through the meeting hatch and go back down to the basement.
By the way, if there's 4 people alive, that means Harley.
Say that again? You kind of cut out.
When it was a 2v4, you said a 2v3.
No, there was one down.
There was one downed.
I swear there wasn't. I swear there wasn't.
No,
There
I
was.
swear there
the
wasn't.
Glass was down.
Bro, you're
No,
high
there
as
was 4,
shit.
There was 4
Uncle.
defensive people. There was 4 defensive people. No.
Go back
I'm
and look
not.
at the stream.
No, I'm not. No, I'm not. I
Why
swear.
are you arguing with me midstream?
Why can't I argue with you? It's cute. All
No,
couples do it.
Oh my goodness.
I'm literally if you say one more stupid comment to me, I'm literally leaving the call and I'm just gonna call Reap by myself and we're gonna do this.
Alright, Gaping's the best team.
Okay, I'm out.
I don't even know who's on Gaping. I just joined up with the Fables and Mello for that match against 95.
Are you gonna be is that gonna be the permanent roster from now on?
Yeah, it should be. That's what we're talking about. I think we paid our entry fee in for the next season.
Those are yet.
Oh, okay. Well, somebody said that they pay, or maybe it's a different league. I'm not sure, but yes, it should be our main roster for sure.
That should be good. So hopefully you guys are gonna be doing the Go 4 this week.
We should be, but it's not 100% yet.
I'm sorry, I was just reading chat. Elvis was talking about subs and whatnot. I got curious, sorry. Well, it does look like we're going to be seeing a tower push as Azura's going to be clearing the top floor, so could possibly see the kid's bedroom as Vivid has an interesting angle onto the flank watch for the bottom floor as he's looking through the window and the meeting hall wall. He is going to try to be going for those kills, but Soccer with the Cade shotgun is going to take down Alex. So that's your Capiteo off of the board. Looked as though he was on green strip. Inrio is going to get a kill for himself on the Maverick. So that's your Ella, and I assume that was the Ella shotgun as well, as he was playing inside a meeting hall.
I'd like to go back and see that shot by Cade, because that had to have been a long shot right there, because I don't know how else Capitao could have died, but I'd like to go back and see that shot.
He died. He died right here. I mean, it was a decently nice shot, I'd say. But again, it looks like Clips is playing close to this window. Will get spotted out by the drone. Vivid's gonna hop right off, but is going to just miss out on the Bandit. So unfortunate for him, he wasn't able to get off quick enough. But Sam is trying to find this angle onto the smoke inside of Kids. Does seem as though the smoke does know that he's there. Here's the sounds, and Focal going for a few pre-fires. Isn't going to try to find the angle, but is getting blown up from below. As looks as though a missed shotgun shell is just not enough pellets landed onto Inrio. It's going to be an easy kill for him. Sam finds one onto Clip, so what was a 4v3 is now a 3v2. And with the Cade still on this big window, could possibly peek out once the rappel comes in. Will hear the rappel sound. It takes down Sam on that Habana. It's a 2v1 now for the Cade, but does he know that the Twitch has made his way inside of Kids? No, he does not. It's an easy cleanup for Azur. Still rocking that F2.
That was a great play by Enrio to get rid of that smoke out of Kids right there with the ash from beneath. And then eventually getting the kill on the smoke. That was a really good play by him to able his team to make the push into Kids, and great play right there.
So it looks like we're going to be seeing the basement site be held now from Regime. As it looks like we're going to be seeing a Maestro get 6 picked off of the dock. So it makes sense. Possibly going to try to show off that they're going to go top floor again. But we'll go back down to the bottom site. So
Azure's really going to have to do work with the Twitch drone here to get these Cades off. Or we might see a back push. That might be what these teams have to do on these downstairs defenses with the Thatcher band. They might have to rotate and take big tower and push meeting and thermite the back construction wall. But it doesn't look like they brought a thermite, so this will be interesting to see.
yeah. Especially since Focal's going to be opening up this hole here so that the thermite can't put his charge on it. He is aware that there's a drone at the front door, so
Yeah, I think for sure on these downstairs defenses, the attackers are going to need to bring a thermite for sure. But then again, not completely sure on how they plan to push this, but a front push is going to be kind of hard.
that's definitely a true statement right there. It looks like we're going to be seeing the drones come in from small tower. Sam's already cleared all of this out, so he doesn't need to do it again, but it does look like he's going to be just double checking his work, as not the most efficient way to drone, but I mean still it's going to get the job done in the long run, as Vivid is going to be in charge of holding off the rotations in meeting, so we'll be able to hopefully successfully do that. As it's going to be interesting here. The reason that they banned the Thatcher was possibly for a downstairs hold, but it's actually the first time that we're going to be seeing them go downstairs, so we'll be seeing the Cade yet again come out. It's going to be all up to these defenders on the main stairs to stop this Twitch drone from making its way into the site, as looks like Vivid is going to be holding the angle here, just waiting for the peaks to come out from the Cade at the bottom of the main stairs. He's going to eat a little bit of damage there, but not too much to be worried about, as he's still going to have most of his HP. Inrio is going to clear out Mavericks inside a meeting, so the Jaeger going down early on. The clash between the two fraggers here from Regime and IF is going the way of IF so far.
It looks like IF's going to try to rotate to a back push here, because I'm pretty, like I said before, I just don't see a front push happening here unless they somehow kill this Cade. So as long as the Cade doesn't choke his shots, this round could still be in favor of Regime.
And they do have two people on these main stairs as well, so they're going to be holding some very tight angles, and again, it's going to be tough for this main push to happen, but they are starting to push the Cade off just a little bit. He's trying to find the Cade charge, but he will actually spot it just behind the little bolt there, as he's trying to go for the kill onto the Cade, but is going to do a little bit more drone work here. It could possibly be a push out from the Cade if he wants to take out the Capite on the main stairs. Does spot the Twitch and goes for the shots, but misses
Nice
too many bullets. So the Legion's going to rush right up. He's going to go for that impact and take down Azur, so your Twitch is gone. You could just possibly fall off here as the glass is going to start to come through. The smokes are going to make everybody run away. Vivid will hit the goo mine, and that's going to cause him to back off of that angle. So the smoke's wasted for him. The Ash is starting to make his way down the main steps, though, so it could possibly be a quick flank. Vivid's... Go ahead.
They can still possibly get this plant down if Vivid can keep control of the stairs, but it looks like they might try to rotate to a back push.
Oh no, Vivid's still here holding this front steps. Yeah, it does look like Abana has rotated to the backside, but the plant isn't coming down yet. And a double nitro cell from Oreo as he finds Sam and Alex. Inrio finds 2 though with the pistol, so it's back down to a 2v2. Oreo is going to miss too many shots there onto the Ash, and as he gets flanked, Inrio gets a kill for himself, but Goomine's being tripped off everywhere, and it's all up to the Cade to try to deny this plant. Does he know that the glass is close to his right? He will go for the pre-fire and get the down on the glass. Will he get the kill on Inrio as well? Yes, he will. An excellent round from Focal to clutch it out in the 1v2 situation.
That was a great clutch right there. Great play by Focal with his great double nitro kill. They almost choked that round right there. Inrio making some good plays to get in position to plant. But I think right there they should have rotated the glass to plant and let Inrio cover, considering Inrio has the R4C versus a DMR. But good play by the Cade. Good round win for Regime.
Yes, definitely a big round win for Regime, as we're going to see Kids Dorms yet again from them. So not wanting to go back to Tower, that was the only other defensive site that they won. But yo, Uncle, you fall asleep, brother?
I don't think so.
Yeah, you just been quiet, bro.
Yeah, you're like the quietest caster I've ever heard in my life.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Would you rather hear me sniffle and sneeze?
Well, I don't know what the point of you coming to cast was then. You just wanted to be here so you could shout out your buddies.
Maybe
at
I
the
just
beginning?
I just want to like be in your presence because you're the one and only Razors, you know.
Maybe he just wanted to watch the game earlier and see what happens before everybody else.
That's what I'm saying.
Big facts.
Well, it's actually kind of worse for you because you actually can't hear anything. So
I can hear your perfect casting.
thank you.
No
Thank
problem.
You, thank you. Okay, that was a little excess.
No. I tripped over something.
So
Looks like
Looks
they're
like,
gonna be. Yeah, go ahead.
it looks like Regime's gonna try to do this, or I mean, IF's gonna try to do the same push, going downstairs to clear out the kid's bedroom with the Ash and the Bug.
No. And
Oh wow, what a
easy
pick!
kill for Azur onto the Cade. Nonetheless, Focal just a little bit too late on his setup there, is trying to put a castle or put up a wooden barricade will be very unsuccessful.
Yeah, I don't understand what the kid was doing there. They
God.
from what happened last round, I don't understand why they would try to drop right there. But it looked.
It's just too easy for IFS at this time, as they have the Valkyrie on the camera, and Azur is going to be able to rush right through meeting and take him right out. So poor judgment there by the Valkyrie just to sit on the cameras a little bit too long, as IF had his number in that round.
Yeah, good droning right there for sure. Good picks from Azure. I guess it was a good call to upgrade him to the Twitch, and it looks like we just got a pick from the Buck from below
Oh no.
onto the smoke. So that's going to be huge. We're gonna have to see if the Mavericks and the Legion can clutch it up here.
Some nades being tossed up by the Buck of Vivid as IF is trying to close out this round, but Clips is going to drop right down and take down Vivid, so that's your Buck off the board, and Mavericks gets a kill onto Sam as Sam was just trying to repel right into the building. Does have to worry about the player on the main window, the twitch of Azur, who didn't spot the rotation from Jaeger up to the top of White Stairs, but Ash going to be putting in some bullets into the butt of the Legion. He's going to have control of that spot, but Legion's going to peek wide onto the main hatch and take down Azur, and won't be able to get the finish off, but eventually will. So it's back to a 2v2, which was a 5v2. Maverick's going to get the kill into Inrio, so it's now a 2v1 in favor of Regime. IF, what are you doing? How have you let this round escape you? It looks like the firebolt will come out onto Mavericks, but it's actually not going to land. The repel will come in. Mavericks will peek wide and take Alex right down. An excellent clutch there from Hit Some Clips and Mavericks.
Great plays right there for
That
sure.
was a terrible throw, IF. Terrible.
Oh yeah, all IF had to do there was just firebolt both entrances off and just get in with an Azure, just hold a passive angle on the rotation. That should have been an easy plant for IF to take the round. But overall, good clutch by Clips and Mavericks. They made some nutty plays there. Not gonna lie, I like what I saw there.
Definitely a strong round from Regime, even in the 2v5 situation. So it will be, again, it looks like a basement hold? No, a kitchen hold for Regime. Is they're going to be rocking the Clash with Focal. So it's going to be interesting to see how they choose to implement this Clash. Is they're going to be double opening up this wall, and yeah, not choosing to go over the tower, which was the first set that they actually defended, and the first set that they were successfully able to defend as well. So
Yeah, definitely confused on why they didn't go back to tower, because it seemed like they had a pretty easy round win there. But a big part of that round was also the flank from the Valkyrie where she jumped out, and I think IF would definitely be expecting that for the next round. So we'll see how this goes. Good mix-up. The Clash should be a big pick right here too to hold off the plant.
yeah, and it looks like everyone's going to be pushing from Little Tower, as just about everyone spawns out here except for Sam, who is the Thermite, so he's going to have a hike to get all the way over to the site, but does seem to be looking for possibly a player playing underneath that barricade, as he'll finally make his way all the way over to outside of dining, and gonna look to open up the main castle barricade here. Yeah, it looks as though that's gonna be Inrio's job to try to open this up. No, actually Vivid's gonna go with a grenade, as they're just clearing out the ADS, and that's interesting that they chose to use a grenade to open that up. I'm not really too sure what the reasoning behind that is, but again, it looks like the second grenade is going to be tossed right over the shield. It will just miss the bandit, though, so able to successfully get away from that as the Nitro gets tossed out. It won't hit anything, as the bandit's pretty much screwed here. His shield gets Ash charged, and Inrio is able to peek out with the R4C in hand and take the bandit right out. So Clips, he should have just backed out there. I don't know. I don't really like that shield play from anybody. I just don't feel like it's very useful or very successful most of the time.
Yeah,
so
that's just easy ADS burning right there. It was a little concerning when you saw Buck use the nade on the castle barricade, but it was a great play to get him out of there. I mean, I don't know. I agree with you. I don't think that's very smart to do at this level of play, at least.
yeah, Sam is going to be getting into a big long-range gunfight with the ACOG of Maverick. So not a fight that I really see going in the favor of someone with a reflex, but Vivid, as I say that, is going to get a kill onto the castle above. So he's got top floor pressure. Inrio rushes right in and takes out Mavericks and takes out Focal as well. So the last player is inside a bathroom, and Inrio knows this. The Jaeger trapped like a dog in a cage. Inrio might choose to push through the fire, and he will. He gets the pre-fire headshot right onto Soccer. Inrio having one hell of a night. 12 kills.
Inrio's just a better player. Simple as that. Just stick a drone in front of him and let him go to work. Simple as that. He's hitting some crazy shots.
Yeah, sometimes I have Enroll better than Vivid, to be honest.
I don't know.
They play
They kind of
different.
play completely different
Yeah.
roles.
Yeah, and they have completely different. Yeah, they have completely different roles on their team. I don't know. Vivid's the IGL. Inrio is the cold-blooded fragger, and like I've said, I don't know how much Inrio talks in round. So
But Indro is just so consistent to me. Like Mav, he's a good fragger, but he's not as consistent.
I would definitely agree with that. But Mav definitely has his great moments. That's for sure.
He does. But it's like iffy with him. Sometimes he'll drop like 15 plus, then he'll just drop like good 8 or 7.
Well, that's his style of play. When you play that type of way, you're either gonna have a really good game or you're just kind of gonna get shut down. That's
But
why.
also- Go ahead.
Yeah, to me, that kind of type of play is just situational. Sometimes it works. You gotta, if you're catching teams off guard, sometimes it doesn't. But I mean, he had an excellent 2v5 clutch with clips, and he was definitely hitting his shots there.
And that's when they have him on the Jaeger role. And that's the same role that Indro. Sometimes they try to switch up Mav off his role. And I just think it's just always capable of the Jaeger.
Looks like
For
we're
sure,
going to be
for
seeing a rear push here as that's where everyone's going to be spawning. But yet again, Sam spawns completely off the opposite side from his team. Not sure why he chooses to do that, as it's just longer for him to have to get there. But it sounds as though the Ash is already in the top floor and it's going to be droning out the attic. So if he's able to squeeze his drone through there, I'm not sure if he is or not. Yeah, I'll finally be able to squeeze his drone right through the hole. As it was a tight squeeze, and that's what she said. But again,
You had to put that.
I had to do it. It was too easy, especially with the drone the way it went through the hole. I mean, it was hard to pass up on. I apologize. That was probably the most cringiest thing I've ever said on stream. So anyway, Azure holding the flank with the Twitch cog onto meeting as he's going to be possibly setting this drone up for the flank, but they already do have one, so it's interesting that he would set up two. I'm not too sure what the point of that is, as Inrio is going to be going for the push right in through sight as the wall has been opened up by Sam. A Nitro will get pre-placed possibly on, no, that was a Legion trap to get pre-placed on the door. So Soccer is good for this push to possibly come, but the Ash is going to start to burn these ADSs. You got to imagine that the Buck is going to start chucking through grenades, and the Capitail will start to possibly firebolt people off. But minute 20 here, it's a very constricted push as they're going to have to push his backside, but Inrio will take down a Maestro camera to his hard right, so taking that one under the hallway hatch. Excellent play there from him as Vivid is still on the flank drone, so really holding this flank down hard. You see the patience that he has, and the grenades are going to finally start to come out as he tries to take out the Maestro on the far angle. I imagine we're going to see Inrio start to come in for the push here as he's got the covering fire. Will he be able to find the kills? Yes, he finds the one onto the Legion and will take him out. The plant's going to get stuck by the Capitail. Vivid finds one on the grenade, and Inrio, or Azure actually, on the F2. Oreo's gonna get the first refrag for his team though as he takes down Vivid, but Alex with the excellent headshot through the bars is gonna take down Oreos. So it's all up to Focal now as he finds one onto Inrio, but he won't find the other two, or the other three, as they're gonna corner him off and finish him off.
How many kills is Inrio at right now? Is that 13?
13, yes.
We might see a 20 kill game.
All right, we're only 6 rounds in, and
Yeah.
it's 3-3. I don't know. This is crazy right now.
He's playing out of his mind right now.
That's dangerous, and the fact that Regime is still in it as close as it is, it surprises me. Anything to add, Uncle?
I saw a bird today.
Oh my god. You know, Uncle, you could make casting a full-time thing if you really wanted to, honestly.
If I wasn't sick, I would be talking way more, okay? I swear to you, I would be talking way more.
They should just have you. You should just cast in that next
Yeah,
game.
you want to cast the professional throwers match? For me? because I'm gonna be sick that day too.
Yeah, I think I'll be at work that day. So,
At work, it's at night.
I think around that time I would have a thing called joint in my hand.
Yeah,
I would
I'm gonna
probably
be doing the
smoking
same
it.
thing, bro. So, Arrow, I don't know what kind of a insult that was. You look like a greasy, undercooked slice of pizza.
Who said that?
Arrow.
That's
About-
interesting.
He said it about Mario. About Mario.
That is a really nice. Cyberbullying is not allowed here.
Yeah, I'm gonna need you to. I think we're gonna need an apology.
I don't know if this game's gonna be as exciting as last night's, but I don't know. Last night was a good matchup, but I feel like this one has the potential to be
I think if it goes to map 3, it'll be more.
in Rio. Already taking out the Ash. Azure takes out Soccer. IF has really started to come on here after the first 4 rounds. So this is dangerous right now for Regime because you've got a cracked Inrio running around the map, and you've got to deal with that while dealing with the rest of IF's pulled. So Inrio's going to find another one. I don't even know why I stopped spectating Inrio's. He's just going to be running around the map trying to find kills. He's up to 15 now as the Thermite's going to start to go for the push onto the Master Balcony, but last 2 attackers aren't going to be pushing the Inrio just yet as the wallbangs come out, but Vivid steps right up and takes the head right off of Oreos, and Alex with the SMG-11 takes down Focal. I didn't even see a single kill that round, but wow. What a shot there with the SMG-11. I actually didn't see 1 kill that round from my point of view, so it was actually terrible spectating on my part.
Sorry, I cut out there for a minute.
You're right.
Who got that round win? I didn't see.
IF.
Inrio's just not missing shots tonight. He's on a whole nother level.
It's crazy. He's up to, what, 15 kills right now?
Yeah, I'll be surprised if he doesn't drop 20.
Yeah, that 7-1 was fun to watch. Damn, Indy.
Man, that hurts.
That hurts. How old is Imrio? Is he really 19?
Put it on God, he's 19. Put it on God, he's 19.
Wait, wasn't he dating a 15-year-old online?
Oh, he's 19. Yeah, that's wild. That's wild. I thought he was like 15. I thought he was a kid. If he's 19, that's wild.
Yeah.
19,
That's it.
19. Oh,
That
no.
is wild.
I don't think
Inrio's
he's
getting. Yeah, I don't think he is either.
If he's 19, we'll just start calling him Fusion, to be honest.
Start calling him what?
Fusion.
Well, I don't understand the inside joke on that.
Fusion military?
Oh, yeah. Never mind. Forgot about that, dude.
Oh, that's wild.
It doesn't look like anybody's going to be applying pressure from this west side. We do have Clips already making his way down the main steps, but he is going to turn his butt right around and start to go in through meeting. I'm curious to see what Inrio's playing. He is playing the Maestro this round, so don't need to really spectate him, I don't think, for the first half of this. Azure does have the Cade available, and there is a Maverick being brought by Regime, as I like this call a lot better than what we saw from IF, but they might be able to spot the holes through the holes, but no, it's actually being perfectly played here, as he's not going to be able to get those shots through those bars. So the Maverick doing an excellent job, able to open up this hatch. Hopefully he's going to be able to have it open before using his full canister. Clips is going to take down Vivid, so that's your Jaeger on that roam, and Focal is going to be able to open this hatch up, but no, he's actually wasting a lot of his breaching torch, as he'll finally be able to find that hatch, as none of these other hatches are going to be able to get opened up here, but and the Ash holding the flank here inside of the big tower is going to be waiting for someone to possibly push out. Still have the Maestro cameras in play, and Inrio is waiting for the drones to come through as they're going to spot the Twitch drone, yep, and that's going to be taken out. So the mirror window will remain from now, as Alex has a weird angle here to possibly toss the smoke canisters. I don't really like it. Does still have 2 ADSs, so doesn't have to worry about that or any grenades coming through. But there aren't any from IF or from Regime anyway.
Yeah, interesting. They took off Enrio off the Jaeger roll for sure too.
Mm-hmm.
He was that might be a mistake.
Ooh, looks like the plant is gonna start to come down as the first smoke canister is gonna get thrown out by Alex, and looks like it's gonna pull clips off of that plant. As Azura is gonna get a nice shot there on to hit some clips as he is trying to hold it possibly from the hatch. I'm not sure where that angle was, but it might have been actually on the backside. I think that was on the backside, so looks like the push is going to start to come down here. Enrio is getting a little bit too frag hungry. He's trying to drop those 20 kills. The plant is coming down from Soccer, so the second to last smoke canister will go let out from Alex as he tries to go for the shot onto the hatch. The last smoke canister will get thrown out, and that's going to actually deny the plant from the Twitch, and she's going to be forced to move off of it. The Maverick's going to try to move in. Mavericks also tries to drop the hatch, but the nitro cells and the guns are too much. And the plant's going to start to get stuck by Focal. And it's an excellent cover here from Oreo possibly, as there's some team kills going on. Will he be able to get off the plant? He gets 1 kill, but he's not able to find the second as they lined up there. But Sam will end up winning it out for his team, pushing it 5-3 in favor of
Great clutch there. Great clutch there by Sam for sure.
Whew.
IF looks like they're taking control of this game right now for sure.
Who's banning people for no reason? Mello. We should have gotten Mello in here.
Yeah, he wanted to do it, but maybe next one, get him in here. Is this another rear stage defense right here?
Yes.
Should be interesting to see how IF plays it.
Yeah, this time it's from IF, so.
It looks like Regime was expecting maybe they thought they were gonna go, for some reason they thought they could go back downstairs or an upstairs hold. So we haven't really seen him bring a Glaz, but I know Glaz is a really good pick for the downstairs defense. So I'm really curious to see how they'll utilize the Glaz, especially Mavericks playing it.
Imagine being around for real, but it looks like it's going to be a tower push as Soccer is going to start to make his way onto the top floor. He's going to have to deal with the Mira as Vivid is going to go for the run out and will get finally stopped by the Claymore as Soccer put it in a nice spot there, but you did lose your Thermite. A misplay there from Oreo, able to allow that kill to happen. You're going to have to look for these cameras now. Enrio is put back on his Jaeger, so a little bit more of a comfortable position, I'd say, for him, as I expect him to possibly go for an aggressive jump out here anytime. Looks like they are starting to make this push happen. The Mira is going to get lit up just to about 10 HP on the top floor. We'll toss a Nitro Cell out, but it's not going to land as the Zofia has moved away, but the Capitale on his other window is going to get an easy kill onto Sam. So this round looks very strong so far for Regime, as Looks as though they're going to start to repel into tier 3, but Soccer finds a kill onto Azur over in the main part of the building. Inrio pulls out the pistol and gets the down onto the Zofia. Will spot the glass as well, but Mavericks is able to land more shots, so it's going to be all up to Alex here to clutch out in essentially a 1v3, a 1v2, 1v4 though, as it's going to be get the pickup, but Clips is not going to even allow the pickup to happen as he gets the last kill onto Alex.
Yeah, good plays right there. They got the upstairs control, which is really big. On the rear stage tower defense, if you give up the upstairs control, the round's basically over. That was a huge get. Mavericks with the big pick on Inrio to take out their carry right now. That was big. So it looks like they're gonna go back up top. So we'll see how this goes. I'd like to see this go to a 5-5 here.
I mean, I would too. I mean, of course you would. You're not tired. I kind of want to see IF win it, to be honest with you. But again, it would make it a lot more interesting if this went to a third map. But so I'm not opposed to casting it. Obviously, I'm already here. Gonna finish it off. So we'll see a Rook though from Azur. So actually interesting to see that. I don't know. I think Rook is not as strong as he used to be, especially since they removed coming back up to 50 HP. So.
Yeah, I don't know why you would pick a Rook over. Maybe they're doing something with the impacts, but
Uncle got a call.
what happened with Uncle?
I think he got a call, so he'll be right back. So that's good. It's finally just us two, so this should be a lot better. And we don't have to worry about him anymore. But again, it looks as though we're going to be seeing a push from the west side as Clips is going to be going for the drone work. So a lot of people on their drones, as it doesn't look like there's a lot of roamers, but Vivid is going to rush right down and try to go for the shots. Goes for the pre-fire, but is unable to land enough shots. So Inrio will get spotted out inside of Kitchen as the drones start to come flying through, but he's just trying to find any angle that he can. Looks like there's a deep roamer also, or no, there's somebody coming up from the basement as well. The Maverick, so this could possibly catch the Jaeger off guard if he's not aware.
Oh, it looks like it will.
Yeah, if the Maverick's aware of where he is, he's going to be going for the drone, so this could be a strong
Maybe.
for him. Does spot the Jaeger out. Will that cause him to move? Yes, it will. But he's going to move right into the doorway where the Maverick is. And no, you got to go for the push, but no.
Wow.
The perfect play from Inrio as he's going to rush right up the main stairs. And Focal is going to give away his position with a few shots to the back of Inrio. So
That's definitely right there. That's on the Maverick. The Maverick should have definitely taken up the stairs to either trade that or get the pick before the kill even came out. But overall, good play by Inrio. Definitely a risky roam.
So it looks like Inrio is going to try to fend off Armory as Oreo gets a nice shot there onto Sam, able to take out the Legion. So it's a 4v5 or 3v5 still. So still trying to see exactly where this is going to come out.
Yeah, as long as Inrio can keep his position in Armory without getting killed here, this should be an easy IF round here. Thermite with the low HP and the Ash with the low HP. But the defenders have... Ooh, that was a great shot right there.
Ooh.
Inrio with another kill.
There's nothing that Oreo. Oh! He finds 2 kills though! And the down onto the smoke, and if he was only able to flick over to Inrio, that could have
19
been
kills for Inrio right there.
19 frags for Inrio. Wow. I don't even know what to say at this point. He's been cracked out all weekend, all week.
He's having the week of his life right now, man.
I would say, I don't think he's dropped less than. I think he dropped less than 10 kills, maybe one map in the last week.
Yeah.
So it's actually pretty insane.
What I don't understand is why they have him playing the Maestro downstairs. They need to keep him on the Jaeger.
Yeah, that doesn't make much sense to me. They will.
Also interesting why they're. Oh, never mind. They have a kid. I didn't see the kid. Well, let's see if Regime can make the comeback. But IF's got a lot of momentum riding off of Inrio's frags and their overall good team play in the last few rounds. So it should be interesting to see if Regime could bounce back or if they're going to fold.
Yeah, it's definitely going to be interesting to see how this last round unfolds.
On the last downstairs defense, Sam had a really nice clutch. A round that probably should have gone Regime's way. So hopefully Regime can be a little bit, for their sake, be a little bit more efficient on watching the rotations and not let him push up so easily.
They do have the Capitao this time. They actually don't have a hard breacher. The only hard breacher is Focal, so it looks like it's going to be a complete front hatch take, as they're not going to worry about any of the back hatches whatsoever. They're just going to use probably all of the blowtorch on one hatch, and that's going to be it. But
yeah, that it's interesting that they definitely didn't bring a Hibana, because I understand that they can't really get the hatches without the Maverick, but those late back hatches can be big to get, and it's going to be hard to get those hatches with only a Maverick. So it's definitely going to have to be a committed front push or a committed back push.
I'm not really too sure what the point of that one bullet was from Focal. Maybe just wanted to give Clips a little bit of a boost there, but it's going to be interesting to see how IF choose to deal with this. They do have only one Nitro Cell to play with on the defense, so 3 smokes will deny a lot of time, but I always prefer having an extra Nitro Cell or 2 for this site, but looks like
for sure.
Yeah, looks like the hatch will get opened by Focal, and he actually has a lot of his breaching torch left to use, so he could possibly go for a back hatch as well. Will look to drone it out as the Capitao is going to start to send some bullets in through the hatch. Could possibly catch that mirror off guard if she's not really paying attention, but doesn't seem like that's going to be the case. It looks as though there's actually a flank coming out on the back stairs. Vivid does have the camera here to play with. Could possibly go for that drone, but will spot that it's moving now, and will move just away from him. I don't know if I'm Vivid. I would take out that drone. It looked like the drone did spot that the camera was on, and so that drone looks like it's going to try to look up at the big tower now. So Focal does have that to play with. But coming down to the wire here, and the smokes and the fire bolts are going to start to come out here from Oreos, as it looks as though one grenade might get tossed out by Soaker. Yeah, he's going to try to toss it right in there, but it's going to clip the hatch, so an unfortunate there for him. As the last firebolt will go down, and not even two, but 1 smoke canister is going to go down. An excellent shot from Oreos to take out Sam. So the plant is going down. Will the smoke canisters be able to stop it? Yes, they will. It looks as though Vivid's actually going for a deep flank on the top floor here. Will make it all the way over inside of dorms, but that camera able to assist him as Azura peeks wildly and takes out Oreo. So an excellent play from them. It's a 4v4 now, and the plant has yet to go down. They still have to worry about the Jaeger, who is flanking through main lobby. The Capitao or the Sledge on the flank watch are going to be able to take that out successfully. Inrio gets 1 kill on the Alda and does have his Maestro camera available to him, but the smoke is pushing up aggressively. Soaker will cut him down, but the down on the Maestro camera is what wins the round and the match for IF. Inrio dropping 20 kills.
Great plays right there by the Maestro. I guess that's why they have Inrio on the Maestro. That was just great IQ plays right there by him to win that round for his team.
Wow. honestly, that was a crazy round, and I don't even know what to really say about that.